Well, good morning. On behalf of myself and the La Vista City Council, I want to thank everybody for coming today. There are a few dignitaries in the audience that I'd like to recognize, starting with the La Vista City Council, their direction, their leadership, their patience at times, but most importantly, their vision for the city is a big reason that we're here today. If you could please stand. I've got Mike Crawford, Deb Hell, Kelly Sell, Ron Sheehan, and Terry Quick. Council President Kim Thomas and Council Member Jim Frederick couldn't be here today because of some prior commitments. I'd also like to recognize Tony Gowan, a former City Council member that was part of our visioning process, so we appreciate him coming today also. We've got some county representation here today with the County Administrator Dan Hoynes, Brian Zuger, County Commissioner, and Jim Thompson, County Commissioner. I don't think I saw anyone else, but gentlemen, thank you for coming today. We've also got some members from the La Vista boards and commissions. Would you at least please stand so that we can recognize you? I saw Pat Lotus here. I saw Larry Philbrand here. Larry's been a part of our city and on a commission now for well over 30 years. He sits on our Civil Service Commission, and it's citizens like him and Pat that really make today a special day. They've seen La Vista from the beginning. We're only a city of 57 years. We've had a lot happen in those 57 years and a lot of good things to come, so I appreciate that coming today. Also, we've got the Sarpy County Chamber President, Karen Gibler, joining us today. So Karen, thank you for your support from the business community. There's been a couple of questions asked over the last number of years. When is 84th Street going to have something happen? And what are you going to do? Now, I have to tell you that the person that asked me that question the most has been my mom. Every time I call her, how's that 84th Street project going? Today, I get to give her an answer. Pretty cool. When the bulldozers arrived on site last December and demolition got underway, what a big day this was for the city of La Vista, as it represented the end of a troublesome era for our 84th Street corridor. In the city's short but proud history, much has happened over the years along La Vista stretch of 84th Street. From a 2-lane state highway with cornfields and a trailer park on the sides, to the city's golden mile of retail development, to empty storefronts, and now to the redevelopment efforts currently underway, this mile has definitely seen considerable change. We're excited today as Vision 84 transitions into Corridor 84, our plan in action. The idea of creating a central city core with a memorable and distinct identity, a vibrant mix of land uses, a sense of community, and a high quality of life for our residents has been a priority of everyone involved since we adopted the Vision 84 plan in 2010. Our most significant challenge was to find a developer who shared our vision. After many meetings with developers and development companies over the years, we finally met Chris Erickson of City Ventures, and everything started to come together. We could not have dreamt of a developer whose vision so closely aligned with ours. It really has been a pleasure to work with City Ventures to create one of the most dramatic transformations our city will ever see. As constructions of the first buildings begin at City Center, the city will be installing the necessary public improvements for a vibrant city central core. We're also working to transform the former golf course into Civic Center Park. By early December, Crews will have graded the entire site, raising some areas as much as 8 to 10 feet to accommodate the new lake. The expansion of the lake is almost 4 times over the old lake that sat there for years. I'd like to take a moment to again thank the La Vista City Council for their leadership on this project, and for city staff for their leadership, for their direction, and for their tireless efforts to find the right project to launch 84th Street. But the group that I want to thank the most is our citizens. The citizens of La Vista have not only supported us, but they set the goal at a very high, demanding level. I was talking to Councilmember Sheehan before I walked in today. And as elected officials, we don't do this for ourselves. Do we get satisfaction? Of course. But we do it for our citizens. And the citizens, over time, have encouraged us to always do the best for the city of La Vista. The tough questions are not always easy to answer. To explain things to them, why it takes so long, it's not easy. But today, again, as I said, we can now go back to them and show them that their patience and support is truly making a dream become a reality. At this time, I'd like to go ahead and introduce Chris Erickson. He's co-founder of City Ventures, and he'll talk a little bit more about the La Vista City Center project. Thank you.
Well, thanks very much, Mayor. He's a very tough guy to follow, so I'll do my best here, but appreciate all of you coming. This is a journey that started about 3 years ago for us, and something that we're really passionate about. City Center really came together through collaboration with the city. It was a process that we're familiar with. It's how we really work with all the communities and neighborhoods that we engage in. And it's something that is really an important piece of what we do every day, which is really try to create a place that those who are meant to experience it love it and really make it their own. And we want City Center to be a place that La Vista calls their own, and something that they truly embrace and feel like is more theirs than ours. This is a fantastic opportunity for City Ventures as well. How often do you get the opportunity to help a community build a downtown? You know, La Vista was born really as a community that didn't have a downtown. It had a retail district, which is where people met and connected with their neighbors, and that sense of community was formed, and then all of a sudden it disappeared effectively. So we're so privileged at City Ventures to have the opportunity to come in and really help the community come back together again around a place that we hope everyone adopts. Really is when someone asks where is La Vista, we hope that eventually that this is the place that they point to and say this is where La Vista's heart and soul exists. So you know, City Ventures, we seek out projects like this. We don't take on projects like this every day either. So lots of phone calls, lots of people come talk to us, but we really do want to find opportunities where communities want to collaborate with us, communities want to understand our vision, and we can all work together. And this was one of those rare opportunities that we've chosen to pursue, and it's been such a great process working with the city, the council, the staff. You guys as a city should be very proud of the staff that you put together. It's been a fantastic experience working with them, and they've worked as hard and committed as much to this project as we have, and we're truly grateful for that. And you know, we're grateful for the team that's worked on our side as well. We've got a great group of architects, which it's unusual to have multiple architects on a project, and I feel like those guys have really stepped up and collaborated. That's TAC Architects, DLR and BVH Architects are the groups that have been working with us on the project, and then Olson and Associates has really jumped in and done a fantastic job of handling all the site and geotechnical work on the project. And then, early on, we got our construction team involved as well to make sure that everything went smoothly. So we appreciate all the hard work that they've put in, and that's Darling Construction, Overland Constructors, and KSI. So we're so excited to get going and really can't wait. Phase one of the project is really the north half of downtown Main Street. So it's something that we're really passionate about, creating those urban environments, and we were really committed to coming out of the ground with enough critical mass to get the momentum into the project and not short it. So super excited about that. And then the other component to phase one is really relocating First National Bank. They've been unbelievable to work with as well and a great teammate. So we're excited to give them a new home within the project as well. The phase one is gonna effectively start construction next week and should build out over the next couple of years. We expect to have businesses open in late 2018, early 2019. And right behind that really is another phase of the process that I'm super excited about, which is really working with the local business community to find that group of tenants that really is also passionate about this project and creating unique spaces for them and seeing their creativity come into this process and this project, and them being able to make this their home too. So the next steps are really honing in on that, and anybody that's interested definitely can reach out to us directly or our brokerage teams as well. So super excited to move forward, and it's been such a pleasure, and really appreciate this opportunity, and we're so excited to go forward. So on behalf of myself and my partners Dan White and Max Starks of City Ventures, thanks very much for coming. We really appreciate it.
I think we're going to move out and actually do the groundbreaking. I'd be remiss, though, if I didn't mention Brenda Gunn, who's my city administrator, and I know I mentioned the staff, but every staff, every group that does great things has a leader, and Brenda's been that leader. And Brenda, I wanted to say personally thank you for your vision in this project and everything. So I've been a little serious, okay? I didn't sleep last night, but I didn't sleep out last night because of excitement. So we're here to party today, and we're here to have some fun. So to lighten the mood up a little bit, I'd like to invite the city council and Brenda and Chris's team to stick that shovel in the dirt, and let's get this baby going.